Hello everyone, welcome. Sylvie here. This is Sun and Moon energy readings. I'm going to get right into an energy reading for the sign of Gemini. This reading is for the sign of Gemini, but really all are welcome here. If something speaks to you, you're more than welcome to it. That being said, it's just going to be a general reading for the collective and not going to resonate with everyone. So yeah, don't try and force anything. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I do intuitive energy readings, mostly for the sign of Gemini, just because I'm a double. I'm Sun and Moon in Gemini, but really I feel like it doesn't matter what sign you are. So that's why I say all are welcome here. And somebody asked if my readings were timeless. I kind of like to think that there is that possibility, right, that we're all on different timelines. So while I feel like I'm trying to pick up on current energies or energies that are about to be moving through, if everybody's on a different timeline, something may resonate with someone later on, right? And something may resonate with someone else right away. So that being said, I've already done a pre-shuffle of the two decks that I'm using. Pardon me. Meditated for Gemini and their money. And the Ace of Swords came out for the overall energy. So I really feel like there's something here, some type of clarity that's finally breaking through here. Because we have the Four of Cups at the bottom of the deck with the Page of Swords and the Seven of Wands, along with the Two of Wands, and then Liberation or Judgment here, and the Queen of Cups. So I feel like with this energy, there's been something maybe that you've been holding back from, or something that you've been holding back, waiting for. A decision, possibly weighing your options, maybe is more like it, and then making a decision. Because we do have the Ace of Wands behind here, so that's two aces. It's like a new beginning. So let's see what Spirit has to say. Sunday afternoon, the birds are out, it's kind of windy, it's a little noisy here. Quimby's snoozing on the couch. Hopefully he won't block the reading. I please asked him nicely not to. So we have the Three of Wands. That's definitely a forward movement card. One of, wow, man, this High Priestess just keeps coming out. Wow. So we have the Eight of Wands and we have the High Priestess. I feel like this is communication. Look, we have the King of Pentacles and also the Wheel of Fortune wants us to see it. So something huge, again, I feel like is coming in here. I feel like there's some type of clarity, some type of, look, Gemini, you are, we are the communicators, right? We know how to communicate. We know we do have this mental sharpness, agility, although we can get stuck in our head sometimes, right? However, I don't feel there's that energy here with the High Priestess and this Ace of Swords and then these Wands. So the High Priestess is water energy. It's an intuitive energy. It's trusting your intuition. It's also sort of like it could be one of mystery, of secrets, a little bit of divination, witchcraft, that kind of energy, spiritual, higher nature, higher elevation, right? Higher vibration. Kind of like being able to see things in advance, I'm hearing. But so with this energy, I do feel like there's some sort of, this could be travel here energy too, but also like in a way of like, maybe you've had some type of, maybe your dreams, you're having night visions or something here is giving you clarity to a situation. I just heard Jessica and Janet. Pardon me. During the pre-shuffle, I was hearing closing doors, lessons learned, teachings.
So would that make sense with this here? Because it's like there's a lot of like truth energy, there's a lot of wisdom energy, there's a lot of clarity energy here, right? King of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, very creative energy, very passionate energy, very rich energy, luxurious wealth here. Walking away from the pain with this Temperance card and that Two of Swords, Ten of Wands, wow, wow. You are definitely walking away from some hardship here, Gemini, with that energy, that Eight of Cups, and then all those cups behind it. And I feel that, you know, I feel it too. It's like I was talking to somebody yesterday, and you know, they were telling me how, like, not that long ago, they were, like, in a bad spot, you know, and they were in a job that they hated, it wasn't paying them well, and I was like, I can relate to that. Not my current situation, but my situation before that, and many others before that. Uh, and, you know, they were, like, talking about how much now where they're at, things have just, like, getting that job, then just all these things started aligning for them, right? And things started getting better for them, and now they're just like, they're feeling really good, and they're feeling really happy and blessed, and it made me really happy to hear that too, you know, because it's like, you know, it's like we all have struggles, right? And, you know, he's a very talented person. He's older. You know, he's like, I've already like learned some things. I'm like, wow, you're a really cool person. You're really talented. You're really gifted. You're really creative. You're also really kind. You're really nice. There's like a good energy about them. And like, on just a level of like I could learn something from this person, like mentorship wise, like just as far. I feel like there's something here where, yeah, you're leaving something behind because we had all that negative energy, and there's liberation here, attaining spiritual and perceptual freedom. So you're leaving something behind, something that, yeah, you have the Nine of Cups here, the Ten of Cups, wow, another Three of Wands. There is something really amazing coming in here, and you're going to be leaving all this pain and hardship behind that's showing up here. Lovers noted at the top of the deck there. So, wow. More about this. What's this Eight of Wands ushering in here? This Eight of Wands ushering in here. More about this Eight of Wands. Wow, yeah. Well, that's a lot of cards. But we have the Page of Wands, the Six of Wands. We have the Strength card and the Star card. This is really stunning. This is some type of opportunity coming in here that is going to lead to a lot of success. I also feel like it's going to lead to a lot of, it's like what I was just talking about, right? It's like where you can really relax, where you can really feel like, okay, the struggle is over. Like, I don't have to worry about that, right? And also there's a little bit of like, there's some type of creative energy here that is going to get you some type of recognition. You're going to be in the spotlight. People are looking at you. People are looking up to you. And there's something here about you again. It's like almost like with that High Priestess energy. You know, and that Ace of Swords, it's like you have some type of gift here, so you could be an energy reader. You could be some type of spiritual mentor, helping others on their spiritual path, right? Somebody who is trying to guide others, even just the day-to-day, but I feel more on their spiritual journey here, especially with this Strength and the Star card, with the Six of Wands. I feel like you're going to be very successful at that. I feel like you're very gifted. I feel like you're very in tune. I feel like you have a lot to give here, and I think you see that, you realize it, and you're ready to take that leap. I feel like all these readings, like the past week or so, have been really just piggybacking on each other here. I feel like the energy is still very heavy of this highly spiritual. And when I say spiritual, I don't mean religious. Take spiritual how it resonates for you. And if you're like, well, I'm not spiritual at all, well, I think there should be always a balance of, you should have some spirituality to you in some way, right? Even if it's just you go walk in nature, and that's, to you, is connecting with a higher power, right? Nature. I mean, and we see that here with the Star card, right? So we have the Five of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck with the Wheel of Fortune, Page of Pentacles, Five of Cups, Two of Wands, and the King of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. Wow, another ace. What is Gemini looking ahead to here with this Three of Wands? I mean, I'm assuming what is coming ahead here. I kind of went around a little sorry, I do that sometimes. Sometimes I don't feel it's necessary really to clarify a card if I really feel like I'm clear on the energy. So Eight of Pentacles, we have a Five of Swords again, a Three of Pentacles, and a Sun card again. A lot of the same energy, again, repeating like I said. We also have a Four of Cups wanting to come out. I don't really know the sequence here. It's a lot of card spirit. But I do feel like at the end of the day, this is kind of saying you've been waiting for some type of opportunity, right? You've been waiting with your work that is going to give you the recognition that you deserve, is going to give you, take you away from any type of negative situation, take you away from a situation where your work isn't appreciated, right? You're not paid what you're worth, etc., etc. So with the Sun card here, this is a fresh new beginning. It's a lot of growth, right? And it's interesting. We have the Sun and the stars here. So I'm getting this very bright energy. I'm getting a fame energy, right? I'm just going to do that. I'm going to take all of those. More about this High Priestess energy. More about this High Priestess energy. Heavy water energy. You know, moon energy. We have the Nine of Swords. Okay, doesn't. More about this energy. You know, it's interesting because what did I just say? An Ace of Cups. Yeah, so one might be confused, but I really feel like this is you having this awakening, again, of your gifts, of your power. I think you have the ability to help others see the light, to get out of that Nine of Swords energy, right? This is heavy Gemini air energy here, being in your head. I feel like, you know, it's like with that same kind of thing as the Eight of Swords. It's this anxiety. It's a lot of fear. It's a lot of doubt. It's worry. It's any of that. And I feel like you have a way of making people somehow not focus on that, right? And focus more on their abundance and hope and the qualities that they have that like are going to lead them out of despair, basically, I'm hearing. So there's something here again where your energy is very powerful. Yeah, you have like this ability to change people's lives, I'm hearing. So yeah, this is pretty intense. I'm kind of feeling a little emotional. So take that with how you will. I'm a pretty emotional person. I feel like I kind of absorb other people's energies though too much. So anywho, and I'm out in public a lot, so you know I do tend to pick up on a lot of different things. So sometimes if my readings do feel chaotic, it's because I do pick up on a lot of outside energy. I'm working around a lot of people, a lot of different types of people that I may never even see again. So with this energy, I do feel like somebody here is very gifted. This is a highly gifted, spiritually gifted energy here. Energy worker, light worker, healer, Reiki, doula, master at your craft is what I'm hearing. So yeah. Just was kind of contemplating if I wanted to pull one more card there, but I really feel confident in how I'm reading this energy. But let's clarify Gemini's energy. Gemini's energy here. Gemini's energy. Wow. Okay, it's a lot of cards. So the moon came out on the floor. That's pretty wild. I kind of had a feeling that was going to happen. So we have the sun, moon, and star here. Stars, if you will. With the Six of Pentacles. And we also have the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups. Sorry, I really need glasses, new glasses. I'm wearing like cheap reading glasses that aren't the right thing. So yeah. Anywho. So when I make mistakes, seriously, it's what I just really can't see. Hangman at the bottom of the deck with the Six of Cups and the Six of Swords. Interesting. Seven of Swords. Very interesting. Two of Pentacles and the Devil. Okay. Yeah, I mean, this makes sense for me here because the High Priestess is ruled by the moon's energy, right? So this makes sense for your energy then. I think this is just spirit clarifying. So with this and what did I say, right? It's almost like I'm hearing miracle worker. I hesitate. I'm saying that as sort of like a, I mean, maybe it's true because didn't I say you have this like power to heal people, right? I said so like, and flipping, so like you could even be somebody who works like in a ward where people are like not feeling happy, right? Let's just leave it at that and don't really want to continue on, right? Maybe it's like something like even like that. Maybe it's maybe you're not, reading tarot cards or reading energy per se, but with the Six of Pentacles here and that Seven of Cups, it's like, yeah, almost feel like you're bringing something to people. It's not just about money, this balance energy. It's like you're bringing everything in their life to balance, right? You're really making them feel like they want to live, right? Like they really have like opportunities ahead of them. Like they can come out of this, out of the darkness, and like, but I feel like, yeah, it's like about embracing that dark energy, right? Sun, moon, star. I feel like you're really aligned with who you are, and it's really intense. And I mean, I could even say a little bit this is even speaking to me, and past readings have too. And it's like, it's really cool when spirit kind of like reaches out like that and is like letting you know. I don't know, I almost feel like this is going to resonate for somebody. This is like clarification. I will pull some letters. This is already kind of getting a little long. So I pulled your energy, right? So let's get some outcome cards. Can we get an outcome card? I might go to the other deck, but one or two at an outcome card. I know I already used a lot out of this deck, but let's see. Spirit is really throwing out a lot of cards today. So we have Judgment, Four of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Nine of Cups. Wow, this is really intense. I feel like what did I say about, this is like, you could also be somebody who like maybe came from like a rough background, a rough past, traumatic past. This is like the universe giving you another opportunity here in life to really, it's like, I think you've really leveled up here spiritually with this Four of Swords. You've been working hard on something here. A lot of growth energy, right? A lot of like taking, maybe having to walk a dark path, embracing dark and light energies. And really, there's a lot about balance here. Slow growth, right? Slow and steady wins the race. I'm really getting that energy here. And universe will bless you. And you are, with that nine of cups there, being blessed, right? With like true happiness, true wish fulfillment. Hermit at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, what did I say about being like a spiritual, like you're at the top of like mentor, leadership type role here with this Hermit card and the Lovers. Yeah, it makes sense with that Five of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune. You're taking people from rags to riches in a sense that like you're giving them hope. Hi, Quimby. You're giving them hope that they can have a better life, a new life, right? That they can turn things around, that they can bring things into balance here. So this is really beautiful energy. I think this is really amazing. And don't be fooled. I think there's money attached here. I think there's wealth attached here. But, it's like, remember, not everything is about money, right? Like, we saw that Seven of Cups even too. So let's just pull one more card with Quimby for outcome here with all that other, because, I did say money reading, so I do feel there's a lot of spiritual wealth here. There's a lot of emotional wealth, right? Magician just wanted to show its face. Very powerful energy. I mean, we have the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Swords, so it's a very powerful new beginning. A lot of major arcana. Yeah, we have the Fool card that just came out here. In this deck, it's known as the Dreamer. So that is Gemini energy. It's air energy. It's a new beginning. It's a leap of faith, taking a chance on yourself, right? So I think you realize here just how powerful you are. You are the High Priestess. The Magician, like I said, just wanted to flip out. So it doesn't matter here, masculine or feminine. I think Spirit is saying you are of on a higher elevation here, higher vibration with universe, with Spirit. I think you're providing a lot of guidance, a lot of hope to others. We have the Tower at the bottom of the deck. 4 coins, 6 of Swords, 2 of Wands. This, and then there's that Liberation card again, or Judgment. So this may not have come to pass yet. This might be more like future energy, honestly, because I'm seeing that Tower card there. I mean, I don't know, with Judgment twice, I do feel like there's a new cycle. Can we just get a couple letters? Energy for people involved here. I kind of feel like, I should say person, because I don't feel like there's multiple people, but. So we have Q, we have M. Alright, we have X, L, J. No vowels again. Spirit never gives us vowels. So it could just be initials. Take this how this resonates for you. There's an O. And Spirit, if we could just get a roll of the die for weeks. How many weeks are we talking here? How many weeks? Whoa. So the die went on the floor and it's a 1. I'm going to roll this one. So we have a 6. I'm just going to keep rolling here. We have a 4. We have a 3. So I feel like, again, this aligns with like past energy for like timelines. And I feel like this summer, like for a lot of Geminis, things are really going to pick up. I'm going to try to remember to link a reading, but it's the Tower ship Jimmy. He's great. I love watching him. His most recent 2 readings for Gemini, really just so packed, because he's, he really knows the energies as far as like the planets and what's going on, and you can just learn so much from him. So anywho, I really like his energy and his spirit. So that being said, I'm gonna leave it here. This is pretty amazing. This is a fabulous new beginning. I mean, I feel like it's like a new life for you being in this High Priestess energy here. It's like much higher vibration here. Yeah, this is amazing. All right, I'm gonna leave it here. I appreciate y'all so much. Sending so much love and light. Bye.